Okay, all right, guys. Can you all hear me okay? Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy solar eclipse day. How are you guys holding up? I um I feel like that's why I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now. Excuse me, I'm choking on my my mint here. But sorry, friends, hang on, I'm moving all this stuff on my computer, but um, I could not, let me fix my little thing here. I could not get myself um, to not be so overly emotional. I mean, it's just been one of those days, right? So um, it's, I think with this, obviously with the solar eclipse and um, all the crazy stuff that's going on out there right now in the world and just so much energy. I don't know about you guys, but I have been like just overwhelmed and feeling it today. So I'm hoping that, there we go. I'm hoping that I can focus today and we can get some, beautiful readings done, so I'm going to do my best. Sometimes um, I think I get in my head sometimes and I'm sitting here going, I don't know if I can do this tonight. I don't know. And then we end up, we hop on and then, things just work out fine. So we end up having beautiful messages. So we'll see how tonight goes, but no promises. I'll do my best, but took me a little bit because I had to get my doggies in here and get them settled. And then JC, my daughter, for those who don't know who JC is, my daughter, she's not feeling well. So trying to get her settled and situated. And, that way I'm not having to hop on my live and then all of a sudden, have to put you guys like I've done before, tell you to just wait 1 minute, I'll be back. And then, I feel like I need to play like some elevator type music when I do that shit. So but anyhow, it's just been a really just an awkward just energy kind of day. So how have you guys been? How is the sorry, I keep bumping my table, and I'm working on getting me a new um stand for my stuff for my phone, because all I have to do is barely bump my table for like when I'm doing my automated writing, and you guys are like probably feeling dizzy and sick because I'm shaking you guys up everywhere. Um, but yeah, just curious how you guys are doing with this solar eclipse and the energy from that. How are we doing with the October 2nd, right? So the closer that we get to All Hallows Eve, which, as we know, as Halloween. Sorry, I told you guys, I'm hearing and just got so much coming in. The veil just gets thinner and thinner and thinner. So messages have been incredible, but very much a bit overwhelming. It's been a bit overwhelming. So just wondering how you guys are doing. Emotional roller coaster, Melissa said. Um, Sorry, guys, I've got a mint in my mouth. My mouth has been so dry. Um, Amy said heavy. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy, huh? Let's see. Hi, Ashel. And is it La Tamara? La Tamara. She says, woo, it's been rough. It has been rough. It has been rough, huh? Oh, Tammy, your son is sick. Dang it. It's, there's something going around right now. Oh, hang on. I think my hubby's here and the doggies are at the door. Let me let them out. See? They know. They know when dad's home. Okay, ready, go. Okay. So cute. My my garage is below my room here, so they can hear the garage opening and they go nuts. But anyhow, yeah, it's been very emotional, very, very emotional day. Eva even said ditto. Overwhelmed is an understatement. Yes, ma'am. I agree. Let's see. I'm just seeing who else is on. I love you guys are all here. Such a good support. Hi, Tammy. Tammy DeLand, Tammy Higley. Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. Lindsay's here. Stephanie Bennett is here. Just saying hi to everybody. Hi, Nancy. Oh, it's so good to see her on. I cannot wait until I get to see all of my East Coast friends. I'll be heading there. I'm trying to chew this down mint talk. November 2nd. So super excited to head to the East Coast and share my gifts and the event that is out that way, which if you guys haven't been listening or you're not familiar what's going on November 2nd and 3rd, but I will be at the New Jersey Paranormal, New Jersey Paranormal Expo, or Parunity Expo. And I'm tired, you guys can tell, huh? And super excited. So hubby and I are going to fly out to there, to New Jersey, and spend some extra time out there so we can kind of do a little bit of touring around and go to some sites that we have never been to. So super excited for that. So much coming in the next month. So much. It's a little overwhelming, but super excited. So for those of you who aren't aware either, October 19th, I will be at Redemption Bar and Grill, and that's in Harriman. So for those who are out here in Utah, I will be there having my annual Halloween party, and doors open at 5. The event is 5:30 till about 8 o'clock. And then costumes are encouraged, so come in costume. I will be buying, your sodas are on me, and then come early and have something to eat, something to drink. They have amazing food there. So highly suggest come a little early so that you can, get some food in your belly before I start to, channel your loved ones in spirit and walking around and doing doing as I do. Then we'll also be having a raffle. Now the raffle is one ticket is included with your ticket into the event. The event is $45 per ticket, and some people, I know in the past have said, "Gosh, Steph, that's like, that's a lot, $45 per person." But I'll tell you, I got to the point where I don't even justify it anymore. I'm like, you can't even go to a movie anymore, for that much. And but the 45 gets you into the event. You'll get the one ticket for the raffle. Sodas, sodas on me. Come in costume. We're going to have some costume contest prizes, but I have some amazing donated raffle prizes, and one of those is a photo shoot by the amazing Ashton Miyako. If you guys have seen some of the pictures that I posted, my most recent one, I'm kind of witchy. I was in the all black kind of jumpsuit and had the little headpiece. I don't know if you guys saw that, but in the river, we were taking pictures in the river, just beautiful. And she's so talented and just gifted, and just makes you feel so comfortable, and just helps you to feel very empowered and connect with your true goddess, or your true, higher self, whatever it is that you're looking for. So the photo shoot, she's going to donate to the raffle. So that'll be something that'll be there. There'll be crystals and stones, different fun things that a friend of mine that is with Return to Serenity Crystals is donating. So we'll have those prizes. I will also be donating. Oh, hang on, you guys, my headphones are going all funky. Oh, please. Okay. There. Okay. Let me fix this. Can you guys hear me okay now? Let me know if you can hear me, because now I'm off my headphones because they just died. Of course. Let me turn this stuff down here. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Can you hear me now? There we go. Oh, hi guys. Oh, I love seeing all my friends on here. Yay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, good. You can hear me. Okay, great, great, great. Yep. Miranda Simmons just coming. Miranda's been in the group, the group of ladies that we have done the photo sessions with Ashton. And I love you too, Ashton. I know, I'm so excited. So lots of sorry, I'm reading comments as I'm talking. It's like chewing gum and walking at the same time. It just doesn't happen. Anyhow, lots of fun donated prizes. So come to the event on December, good Lord, October 19th. I told you guys I'm a mess today. The 19th, and again, doors open at 5 at Redemption Bar and Grill. We'll be having my annual Halloween party. Now, in the past, well, I've been there 3 years now, and every year we have sold out, and sold out pretty fast. So if you want tickets, I would suggest getting them soon on the website, which is mini-medium.com. Tickets are on there. You just head in, buy as many as you want. Then my assistant Savannah will email you your ticket and additional information, that kind of stuff. So definitely come and see me. It's so fun. It really is a fun night. We have a blast. The first night that I did, or first year I did the event there, I did not cap the tickets at a certain number, and we had over 100 people come. It was just, I mean, it was fun, it was incredible, but it was way too much energy for me. So I was kind of all over the place with everything and everyone, and energy and souls coming in. So, but since then, I'm now got it to where I capped it. So now I've capped it out about 50, maybe 60 people pushing it. But it's a fun place. They have the whole basement that is just dedicated to my event. And there's plenty enough seating that, you know, there's not a bad seat in the house kind of thing, because I walk around anyways. Even though they have a stage, I don't stay on the stage. So come and bring, you know, a date night, come with the girls. I don't care, whatever it is, get out, come see me. Now, if you're on, I should say, if you're in Utah County, if you're down south, I have a Halloween event at Callie's Cafe, and that's in Orem. And the Callie's Cafe is the 25th, Friday the 25th, and same kind of event. You can come in costume. We'll be, you know, walking around channeling loved ones in spirit, sharing messages to you individually. Now that event's a little bit cheaper. That one's $33 a ticket, $33 a person. And again, I'm gonna buy sodas. Sodas are on me that night. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a raffle or not that night. I'm still kind of kicking around. So more to come on that. But Callie's is fun. If you've never been there, they have amazing food as well. It's like the what do you call it? Just that kind of feel good, you know, home cooked meal type food. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So come out to Callie's. Now they do have a bar. It's not full bar, but they have beer and different. I think they've got a couple different like wine cooler type drinks too. But you know, otherwise, if you don't drink, come out and I'll buy you your soda. How's that? So yes, come see me before the tickets sell out, either one of those dates. Now, let's see, that's October. I got to think of everything that's coming up. So then, yeah, I think that's it for October. Oh no, I did forget. This Friday, not that you guys really have to know much about this, but this Friday I'm going to be in an undisclosed location with my paranormal team I work with, WASP, and we'll be filming with Channel 5 KSL to do the annual Halloween special paranormal investigation. And we've done that with them. I think I think this is the 4th year. The last one, no, year before that, we were actually out in Price, Helper area. That's where Ashton is located, and that's where I've been doing all these photo shoots, is out in the Helper Price area. And we actually did an investigation out there in Helper with Channel 5 a couple years ago. But anyhow, so watch for that special to come. The Andrew Adams, who is the reporter, does an amazing job of, just, I mean, we shoot probably about 5-6 hours of investigation, of paranormal investigation, and it gets smushed down to like 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes. So watch for that to be aired. Obviously probably closer to Halloween, but super excited to do that on Friday. Get to do some of my other fun things I enjoy doing, which is ghost hunting. So lots of fun things coming. Then November 2nd, November 3rd is when I'll be in New Jersey and doing the New Jersey Para-Unity Expo. And then the weekend after that, so it's the 9th, November 9th, November 10th, I will be in Indianapolis doing an event there. So just so many things happening. So feel so blessed. Oh, I love you guys. Teresa Hoffman said the events are so worth it, amazing. Oh, thanks you guys. I love it. Hi, Megan. Yes, Megan, you and Mandy need to come. That would be awesome. Oh, Lily said, I wish I could come. I live in upstate New York. Well, Lily, I will be in New Jersey area at the Para-Unity Expo. So if you're up that way, come over and see me. That would be awesome. And let's see, I'm just looking to see who else is on, and then we'll get started with some readings. So I'm just trying to get myself focused. Like I said, I feel like I'm so scattered today, but thanks to the solar eclipse energy, right? Okay. So if you guys have never been on my lives, first of all, welcome. Second of all, the way that we really connect with you, I guess, if you will, through my readings is through tarot. I've used tarot for 28 years since I've been doing this. But the difference, I guess, with me is that unlike other tarot readers, I'm not going to read the tarot. Sometimes it will mesh, but the meaning of the tarot card will mesh with what my gifts are giving me for you. But otherwise, the cards are going to give you a visual validation of what my gifts are giving me. So you'll see how it all comes together. Hi, Mandy. We feel ignored, Grandma. Oh, hi, sorry. I bet Kimber's on too. Hi, Kimber. Nana says hi. I love you. I love when my kids hop on, and my little granddaughter and my two grandsons. I don't know if they've been on before, but it's fun to bring them on to the lives. And I'll tell you, being a grandma is the best. But I call myself a glamour, so glamorous grandma. Because I'll tell you, I became a grandma at 46, 47, and I'll be 50 in June. So I always said I'm too young to be a grandma. So, she said, I love you. So cute. Oh, Lindsay said, I just want to tell you before I sentencing is Friday. Oh, that just took my breath away, hon. Okay. So I assume, Lindsay, are you going to be going? Will you be going to the sentencing? I'm assuming you will be. Keep me up to date, hun. That's, oh wow, this Friday. That'll be just kind of some, I don't know, maybe useless knowledge, maybe not, but that'll be, as far as timing wise, a good time for legal stuff to start to pan out per se. So I hope that I don't know, hun, I'm sending you all my love, all good positive energy that, everything turns out the way that, that you want it to, or, how I guess the universe, feels that it needs to be. So, be interesting. Let me know for sure. But, all right, you guys. So back to what I was saying. If you're interested in having a reading, what I need from you is two numbers between 1 and 76. And then with those numbers, please write next to it what kind of reading you're wanting. So if you notice, a lot of people are already commenting with two numbers, but then also what they're kind of hoping for reading wise. So hi, Yvonne. Oh, good to see you, my friend. Uh, yes. With your numbers, if you're interested in wanting to channel a loved one in spirit, you can just put spirit. I do not like any kind of given information, so I like it to be completely a blank slate. I don't want to know necessarily gender or relationship. Just you can just put spirit. That way, as we channel, if we do channel any loved ones, then it'll be, at least we'll know that it's not any information given, if that makes sense. So, but before we start, I do want to share a couple things with you guys. If you were on my live last week, Wednesday, I'm going to condense, clip this video down to a smaller, so you guys don't have to watch 2.5 hours to see the whole thing. But during the day, I ended up channeling, or was feeling, a younger female that was with me all day. Her passing was very unexpected, a bit tragic, if you will. And she was giving me a feeling of anxiety. I felt like I was panicking. I don't know how else to explain it. I believe we got so many beautiful messages and validations from her. And oh, of course, yeah, God, my brain. And the name I had heard throughout the day was the name Sam. And so when I came on, if you guys remember, and if you didn't get on last week, I suggest go watch it. It was incredible. So throughout the day, I hear the name Sam. I hop on. I ask you guys, do you connect with a younger female by the name of Sam or Samantha? And one of the gals that, a lady that's a follower, has followed me for quite a long time, or commented and said, oh, yep, I know, or a friend of, or her daughter, I'm sorry, her daughter just lost a very good friend whose name is Samantha. And immediately I had chills. I was like, oh shit, I had a feeling that's who this was. So she came on, and then we got her daughter on. And what was beautiful was just the continuous messages and specific validations that this gal, this beautiful soul, Samantha, was coming through. It really, and she'd only passed 4 days prior to my live. Now, something that I shared with the family, because I did get an email from after the live. I got an email from Samantha's sister, and she thanked me for her reading, for channeling her sister. And she kind of, and I'm going to post the email if she gives me the okay. And had said that, it helped them to find some peace with her passing. Now, when I was channeling, I did pick up the fact that she passed in a bed, or in a hospital bed, and she actually gone in for surgery. And she kept mentioning the head, and I kept thinking maybe that it was like a what's the word I'm looking for? That she had some kind of embolism, or blood clot or something. Well, I guess they found out that she had had a seizure, and the seizure, she'd never had these before. And so during surgery, I guess she had had a seizure, which is the brain, which is what she was showing us during the reading last week. So she validated the head, the connection with the brain, being that she had had seizures during surgery. And ultimately, I believe that's what caused her passing. Then I don't want to go into too much detail. I want you guys to watch. I'm going to go and clip it down so you can watch that. Then during that reading, she had mentioned, Samantha had mentioned that there was a little girl that she, I can't remember the name that she said. Well, in the email from her sister validated who the niece was. She also validated that at the end of the reading, Samantha had said that she was in a big field of sunflowers and she was surrounded by all these farm animals. And apparently she was going to, or she got her certification for a degree. I can't remember, and I'm so sorry. I'm probably totally destroying exactly what it was, but basically she was going to help animals and train animals, and she loved all of her farm animals. So her sister had said that she was very grateful that they knew that she was with all of her farm animals. So, but this part is the part I wanted to share really quick, and then I'll shut up. We'll move on to readings. But when I was actually picking up the name during the day before we started the live, I kept hearing the name Sammy Davis Jr. So some of you know Sammy Davis Jr. is an actor, and it's the weirdest shit that happens, you guys. I'm literally sitting on the couch and just kind of, I don't know, either, mind-numbingly, skimming through, Instagram or Facebook or watching TV or whatever, answering emails, and that name came up. So I hear Sammy Davis Jr. and I kept thinking, why am I hearing Sammy Davis? So I, after the reading last Wednesday, I wanted to go and see if I could see what Sam, this beautiful Soul Light channel, looked like. And I found her obituary. And while I'm going through and reading the obituary, and I'm, fighting back these tears because everything in the obituary, I mean, it was beautifully written. It talked about her and her love of animals, and then her boyfriend that we also picked up on his name during the reading. And I continue to read, and holy shit, you guys, you'll never guess. So without giving too much information, she was dating this gentleman, this guy, and I can't remember his name, Colton. Colton, and he, gosh, I don't want to tell you so much, but if Samantha were here in the physical and she were to marry Colton, Colton's last name is Davis. I about shit myself. So her name literally, if she had got the chance to marry Colton, it would have been Sammy Davis. So this is where it's the weirdest things, and it gives me goosebumps every time. And I didn't know this, obviously, and I didn't bring it up in the reading, because I thought, oh, it'll be just Sammy. I didn't think about the last name. So, this is what souls will do. They will bring up things that are not so literal as they are more figurative, right? So keep that in mind as we do readings, that, some things may not be exact, but they'll come around full circle. It was incredible. When I read that her fiance's last name was Davis, I just, oh man, there's some days where I'm not gonna lie, I scared the shit out of myself. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The veil between us and the other side is so thin right now. It is so thin. So the messages come through a lot clearer, and the vibration is, um, your loved ones in spirit are able to get their vibration low enough. We're able to get ours high enough. We're able to get, to where the veil is so thin that it's as if they're right here in front of us, right? So I wanted to just share that with you guys. I know I'm rambling for a minute, but I am going to share the email that I got from her sister, thanking me for sharing the messages from her sister, who had unfortunately passed during a very common foot surgery. So it's yeah, it was just incredible, incredible. So all right, you guys, how about we try to do some readings if I can keep it focused here? But right, it was very cool, so cool. I could not believe when I saw Colton's last name was Davis. I thought, all right, that makes so much sense. Okay. All righty. Oh yeah, April, you're right. That's right. Yep. The same thing as Leonard Skinner. That's right. Yeah. And that's how they manipulate to try to get me to communicate and understand what they're saying, but it's just, yeah, incredible. So cool. Okay. All right, you guys, how about we see if we can't get some readings going here? And I'm going to write a few things down already. So if you guys, if you got the chance to watch the podcast, I did mention, so weird. Today, the number I've been getting all day is the number 5. And that's such a common, I call it a vanilla number. It's not a number that, it's not like bigger numbers when I get, like 46 or, it's the number 5. So being the month of May, the 5th of the month, the age of 5 years ago. So that one's going to be a tough one to connect. I think it's going to connect to everybody. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. We'll see how that connects. Okay. All right, you guys. So make sure that you comment your 2 numbers and then what kind of reading you're wanting. Oh my gosh, Leanne, that's hilarious. I did see that. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All righty. Hi, Amy Blanchard. Welcome. Welcome to our fun Wednesday night group. I love it. Hi, Christian. Woo Wednesday. Yes, sir. Woo Wednesday. That's what we do. Woo Witchy Wednesday now. Are you guys getting excited for Halloween? I know I am. It's the best month, best time for sure. All right, guys. Give me a moment, and I will let me find my person that I'm drawn to here. Sometimes it takes me a minute. Sorry, I keep clicking on your names. Oh yes, Halloween is my favorite too. I love this time of year. Love it. I love it. Okay. I love it. There's lots of peeps on tonight that I haven't seen for a while. I'm so glad you guys are able to hop on. I know it's always so late for some of you, especially you East Coast peeps. So, hi, Diane. See, lots of people on here I haven't seen for a while. I love it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm being drawn to the fact that I'm all over the place. So, but hi, Heather. Oh, Heather, we were just talking about you and talking about your donation to the event to Redemption. So, so excited for people to love your pieces, your stones and crystals as much as I do. Heather has a really beautiful business. She's located in the Tooele area, but it's called Return to Serenity Crystals. And you guys, I'm telling you, she has just blown, her and her hubby have blown up. So as far as like their inventory, the business, everything they have, and she has some beautiful pieces. Let me show you this one really quick. I know, sorry guys, just go with me today, will you? Oh my gosh, Heather, you're gonna have to remind me what this is. So I'm gonna be very careful. Let me show you guys. Can you see how beautiful? Let's see, where's my, whoop, this way stuff. But you can see how gorgeous it is. Don't mind my nails. They're getting done tomorrow. I've been shedding some old energy off my hands and my nails. They look like so bad. But anyway, Heather, what is this? I can't remember what stone this is. But this I bought absolutely gorgeous from her. And then it sits on this really pretty stand on my desk, and it has amazing energy, and it's just very calming. It's gosh, when I saw it, I almost felt like it was you know, very icy, but more of that very cool, calming energy. So to watch Heather when she comments, I can't remember what this is called, but anyway, it's gorgeous, and it has incredible energy. The other thing that I got from her is I'm showing off some of your stuff, Heather. Or it looks like the ocean. Yeah, exactly. This is Larimar. So I've got my Larimar on, and you can see the beautiful butterfly. You see the butterfly? Ooh, isn't that pretty with the Larimar and the wings? So she's got a lot of really cool stuff. Blue aragonite. That's right. Yeah. So that oceany blue aragonite. I got that from her and her hubby a little bit ago at a crystal. I don't know, what was it? One of the crystal fairs. And yeah, I could have spent a whole lot more money. Whole lot more money there, but I was good. I was good. Bought lots of fun stuff. But anyhow, so Heather's going to be donating some stuff also to the raffle that will be for the Halloween party. So if you guys want to come to Redemption on the 19th, you've got to get your tickets soon because they will sell out really fast. And you won't want to miss it. It's going to be fun. I'm going in costume. Even my husband, even I convinced my hubby to dress up. He's going to dress up. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm being drawn more to this direction, I have got so much, so much coming at me at different directions. So I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and try to start channeling, and we'll see where this goes. I just, I've got so much that I can't even, as I went through and looked at your comments and your numbers, just, I could not get myself to focus on one or the other. So let me see what I can get here. So I'm just over here doing my fun scribbling, my automated writing. Okay. Hmm. Okay. The first thing I'm going to tell you, this is how we kind of start out is with, you know, the feeling of energy, if it, you know, the gender, male or female. This is female. I've got a fairly fairly young energy, fairly young female. I feel like she's got to be, probably didn't even make it to 40. You know, I feel like her energy is very, very young, but didn't quite make it to that milestone age of 40. Also, I keep hearing the name like Emily or Amelia. So Emily, yeah, 3 syllables. Now, mediums can very well struggle with hearing names, especially if it's a 3 syllable. So, yeah, either Emily or Amelia. Now, I know Amelia will go by Emily very much, or Amelia will go by a Millie, right? So, and let's see what else I can get from her. What's interesting is her. Oh, wow. Her passing is still a mystery to many. I feel like that there's still so many unanswered questions about how she passed. So there's a lot of still that rumors going around that she, some people think she passed this way, some think she did this way. I feel like there's still so many questions about her passing. Also, I have a feeling she's been the one that has been with me today that has really caused me to be a little bit kind of somber, I guess, if that's the right word. So let's see. Jody said, yes, Melissa, we think she was murdered. Yeah, that's exactly what it is too. Oh, Misty. Hi, Misty Hammond. I called my best friend called Millie. Okay. Let me see what more I can get. You know, hang on. She would have been found. She was found. Somebody found her. Unfortunately, by the time they found her, that she had already crossed over. She was in a very weird position when they found her. God, this is really heavy, if that makes sense. So, Jody said she was hanging in a tree. Oh, holy shit. Oh, and Misty says she was suicide, but lots of questions why and the planning that went into it. Okay. Kelsey even said my friend's daughter's name is Emily, and she passed away when she was a baby. Oh, wow. Jody said they say that she hung herself. Jody, I think I remember this. I think I remember when I did your family group reading that I had channeled her. Is that right? Am I remembering her? I think I remember that. But there's such a significance of this week, this month being, a birth month, an anniversary month. It's like we are in, kind of this vortex of energy of that the timing right now is connecting with her passing. So whether it be, the first week of October, whether it be just October in general, but there's something about this month that is important. Oh, McCall's sister found her. Okay, okay, hang on. Misty, you haven't been on here for a while, and Jody, you haven't been on here for a while either. I mean, unless if you guys have, I haven't seen your comments, and I apologize. But there is, oh, my mouth is so dry. Hang on. Okay, I just heard the name Carmen, and that came through so clearly. Carmen. Carmen? Carmen, maybe? Carmen? Carmen. I don't even know if I've ever heard that name. Um, uh, or a last name that's a lot like that, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I know, Misty. That's right. I thought so too. Yeah, it's been a minute, and I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see that you are here. Let's see. And Jody said things have been rough. Yeah. Chris, like Carmen Sandiego. I remember that little cartoon show, right? The Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, I don't know what the CAR, unless this has something to do with, well, this could be, now that I think about it, with the way I've written this out, it's like earlier, it's the name, it's the car, like car and men. If this was a sense of her using that as a way of letting us know that she, was in a car with some men. There was a connection there. So that could very well be where that's coming in. So let's see. And Jody said we think it was her next door neighbor. And the next door neighbor, was that a guy, Jody? Was that a male? Um, Teresa said, my stepmom, we don't know if she was murdered. Her name is Carolyn, married in October. My sister found her in a really weird position. Yeah. Wow. Misty, your cousin. So, oh, Misty. Okay. Misty, I have a feeling, my friend, this might be for you. And Misty and this is the same soul that has that name that you said you called Millie. Is that right? Um, And now it said, if it's is she like, oh, she's like a cousin who passed away years ago. His grandma passed before her name was Carmen. Oh, oh, holy crap. Now, okay. If it's Marlene, she's like a cousin passed away weird a few years ago. Her son's grandma passed before, and her name was Carmen. Oh, wow. My cousin who was murdered in the car called me. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get more. This is just, it's like very, very heavy. It's the best way I can put this. Oh, there's also a sense of pressure or pain right in the front of my head. This is weird, but just a minute, just as I said that, I've got pressure that's sitting right through here, kind of down into here, whether this is where, I don't know if she had trauma here, if if she hit her head here, if she was shot, but there's something right in the center of my damn forehead that's a lot of pressure. So I had a feeling tonight was going to be a weird night, but uh, Michigan. I don't know what this is. Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan. Does anyone connect with Lake Michigan? Michigan. That's really, and now that's very weird and random, but that's very specific. So I don't know what this is about either. So, um, oh, oh, gotcha, Misty. Okay. She shot herself in the face. Um, wow. Okay. Does anyone connect with that? Like Lake Michigan. Why would I hear Lake Michigan? That's so bizarre. Or Michigan. So it could be a connection with that area. or I don't even know what else, how that would connect. That was very random and bizarre. Okay, my okay, this is really random, and I don't know if this is someone else coming in because it's all over the damn place. But Teresa said my dad grew up in Michigan. Oh, okay. Teresa, I wonder if this is coming towards you. But what I just heard is I'm supposed to say and tell whoever's on the live that they agree with you being with Nate or Nathan, Nate or Nathan, or like not. It's not even like Matt. It's like N-A, Nate, or yeah, that's the best way I can put it. I told you it's weird shit happening today. They're okay with you being with Nate or Nathan? How weird is that? Missy, I have an X lab in chicken cirrhosis. Oh goodness, like cirrhosis of the liver. It's what my dad had. Unfortunately turned to liver cancer. So I'm supposed to, and I have a feeling this is a totally different soul coming in, but there's a feeling I need to tell somebody that they're okay that you are with Nate or Nathan, whoever this may be. So if you connect with that, please let me know, because that was very random and weird. Also, wow, okay. Hang on, friends. Sorry, I've just got things coming in at all different directions. Okay. Oh, oh my God, I just got freaking goosebumps everywhere. Oh, my brother passed away. Oh, okay, now I got you, hun. Okay. Lisa, hi Lisa. My son has his third baby coming the first week of March. Any feelings of boy or girl? I'll let me sit on that one for a minute and see. Nat, his name was Nathan. And that's your brother. And you called him Nate. Okay. I just heard that, and I need to mention this too, that Carl, the name Carl is bad. It's like I can hear tell them Carl is bad. It's the way I heard it literally was like Carl's bad. You guys know Carl's bad. I think there's Carlsbad, California. So if I'm bringing up Carl, but Carl is bad, there's a sense of someone's trying to give a message to one of y'all that the connection to whoever this Carl is, that this is not a good connection, if that makes sense. So, and okay. I'll help you guys out with comments too. I'm sorry, I forget that if you're on Facebook, you can't see YouTube and vice versa. So let's see. Okay, if you connect with that name, Carl, if anyone does, let me know. So that was very interesting. Oh, I just heard, there's my boy. There's my boy. I just heard, there's my boy. There's my boy. Do we have any men on tonight? There's my boy. Sorry, I'm looking through comments here. There's my boy. Oh, Ward. Ward. Hi, Ward. My grandfather's name is Carl. Ah, okay. Hang on, Ward. Would it make sense? Oh, and then we've got John is also on here. Hi, John. We've got a couple of men. I love it. So I've got the name Carl, and then I could hear, there's my boy, but there's my boy. And then it's it seems to me that there is there's a sense of her, this is female, by the way, but the name Carl being the grandfather. So Ward said I just popped in. Okay. Hang on, men. Hang on, guys. Oh, and we've got a Christian Murphy is on. Oh, I love it. I love we've got more men on tonight. This is beautiful. Elizabeth said right after John posted, you said, there's my boy. Okay. John Curtin. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me get more, you guys, of who this may be. Wow. Okay. And if any of you are interested in wanting to hop on and come on face to face, let me know. Sometimes it's easier to channel that way. So Tandy said, and he said, can you hear my mom? Ah, are you kidding me? Okay, wait. Who said, can you hear my mom? Oh, it was, oh, John did. John Curtin. I gotcha. Okay. Okay, that just gave me goosebumps. Okay. Hang on. I knew tonight was going to be this like this. It's crazy. And let me know if any of you men that got someone here to connect with are wanting to come on face to face. I'll bring you on live. Teresa, does anyone Teresa or Teresa? I can hear TSA Teresa. If that connects, let me know. The name like 3-syllable, or at least I can hear TSA Teresa or Tessa. She is showing me I've got some kind of some kind of bandana on my head or some kind of scarf. I don't know if she's trying to validate, if she, had cancer and then had to, have something, the scarf over the head because, there was hair loss, where that comes in. So there's definitely, she's emphasizing something about the scarves or the bandana on the hair. So if any of you connect to that, let me know. Also, I think I've got a grandfather and I've got a mom. John said, John, would you be interested in coming on live, my friend, on face to face? You don't have to, you can just keep commenting. John said she died from breast cancer in 2019. Holy shit. Hang on. 2020. That's okay. Okay. All right. So this would be your mama. Okay. Okay. All right. Hang on, John. I'm going to send you a link to bring you on. Okay. Let me get you. That's exactly what I thought, Leanne. There's that 5, huh? There's that 5. Okay. Okay. All right, John, I'm going to post in the comments the link for you to join, and maybe. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I did see he corrected and said 2020. Yeah, but we're coming up pretty close to 5 years, huh? Right, Sadie? Oh, you're not kidding, my friend. I knew tonight was going to be a lot. Man, I need more than just a soda. Okay. Oh my gosh, Nat, that's crazy. She beat cancer a long time ago. We were currently worried. My mom has Gina, who came on. But wow, yeah, right. And you know, I'll tell you, it's no matter if I don't choose you and the message isn't, directly, for you per se, that like for you, not any of these messages that come in and these souls, it means that they, there's a connection, right? You guys know the synchronicities. So just keep that in mind. So anything that resonates is really going to be a connection, to you as well. So I want everybody to keep that in mind as we do readings. But let's see here. All right. Oh, thank you, Ward. I know I wore yellow or yellow. Good Lord, I wore orange for Halloween. We're in the Halloween month. Okay. All right. Let me bring John in. Let's see, John. I'm trying to bring in my friend. There we go. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Hi, John.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. Where are you joining from?
Oh, well, a little farm town called Forestville, New York. It's about halfway between Buffalo and Erie, PA.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're what? It's about 11:30 almost. 11:30. Yeah.
I was just scrolling through Facebook and this popped up, and I was like, yeah, why not?
And now look, I think we've got your mom. This is beautiful. So I'll tell you, oh, this gives me goosebumps. This is why I tell people that even if you aren't necessarily thinking you'll get a reading or someone will come in, you just never know. And I can't help but think that your beautiful mom led you to hop on tonight, because I didn't even see your comment when you had said, can you hear my mom, until after one said, because so many comments flow. And then for her to show me the scarves that she wore, this really connecting with, you said she had breast cancer, right?
Yes.
And I'll tell you, oh my gosh, I've got goosebumps everywhere.
Me too.
Yeah, it's beautiful, my friend. And I'll tell you, on my podcast earlier, I mentioned, so October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right? And I'm very passionate about supporting and all about, finding a cure for breast cancer. And I literally just talked about this on my podcast. And then you hop on, first time ever, and your mom's like, there's my boy, so you can't look at this as a coincidence. It's beautiful, beautiful. The timing, everything, and there's no such thing as coincidences. Now, I was picking up the number 5 earlier, and I know you had said had passed in 19, and then you corrected and said 2020.
Yeah,
Um,
it's about to be 5 years. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I think your mom's been with me all day today, my friend. I think she's been so very persistent, but in a very loving and gentle way. This wasn't like, rude or anything like that, but she was just very, very persistent. And man, I have chills all around. Let me let me do a little bit of writing here. uh, okay, your your mom is she keeps saying that to tell you, please, she says, and she calls you my boy. She says, tell my boy, so proud. There, I keep hearing her say, so proud, so proud. And then she shows me a certificate or something. I've got a piece of paper, certificate or accomplishment. This has happened in the last 5 years. So she wasn't able to see you do this here in the physical, but she is in spirit. Do you understand that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a certificate from some training I did for my job, but I want to maybe think of that as metaphorical because a lot has happened in the last five
Yeah.
years. Um, career wise, family wise. I mean, I have kids now, and
Oh,
um,
wow.
we've moved to a place that we want to be, and just everything, and it's sometimes it's really interesting to think that it's actually been 5 years because it seems like, in one hand it was just yesterday, in another
Oh,
hand
yeah.
so long
Oh, yeah.
ago because so much has happened.
Oh, yeah. No,
Um,
I didn't mean to cut you off, hon. I'm sorry there.
yes.
I know exactly what you're saying. My mom's been gone almost 12 years, and it doesn't even feel like it's been that long. I just sit back and go, what have I done for 12 years without her, because we were so close. And, what I love, oh, hang on. Oh, your mom I'm hearing a lot. I just heard SH, like Sherry, um, connected directly to you.
I'm not sure.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I will keep that.
okay, yeah, I just heard share as like the SH or CH kind of name. Um, and oh yeah, okay. Ah, okay. Um, she shows me two little rugrats, as she puts it, running around you. She keeps saying I
Oh,
have two rugrats.
yeah, yeah. I have a total of 3 kids, but 2 of them live with us full time.
Yep.
My daughter is 1. She's about to be 2. Um, and it was her birth that she missed,
Yeah.
and but I know that she was there on that day. That's a whole story.
Oh yeah.
and
Oh, oh
and
yeah.
then my oldest, his name is Skylar. He's 8 years old. Yeah.
Oh, cute. Oh, I love that. And you're right, hun. She is so present around the babies. She's so present around your kids. And the I still feel like I keep getting that dang name, but it's connected to your kids. And I know you said Skylar. Do you mind sharing your other two babies' names?
Yeah. My stepson is RJ, and my youngest, her name is Liliana Grace.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. I love that. Um,
If it helps, my mother's name was Marie.
okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yep, that does help. Okay. Um, and what is your wife's name?
Her name is Kayla.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not. I'll see if I can get more about what she's trying to tell me with this CHSH sound I can hear. Um, but I'll tell you, when you mentioned earlier about your youngest and her birth, your youngest, or her being at the birth, uh, she just keeps showing me, and this is how souls will channel. They'll use my memory to try to communicate what they're trying to communicate. And your mom is showing me when I had my daughter, my youngest, and I had to go in for a C-section. I had a lot of issues, and she just keeps saying how amazing and strong and resilient that Kayla was, and that
Yeah.
there was even a time where I feel like that blood pressure dropped really bad, either the baby's or hers, and so
Yeah, no, it was definitely a high risk pregnancy. We were back and forth to the hospital several times, thinking that it was the day.
yeah,
He was induced, being
yeah.
diabetic, but because as a curved spine, she couldn't get an epidural, so she did a completely natural, no meds at all,
Oh, bless
and
her heart.
yeah, it was one of the most incredible things I have ever seen, and
Wow. Well, no
but
wonder why your mom's saying
and
that. She was like amazing. Her strength was incredible. Um, and let if you feel comfortable, let your wife know that, that mom was there, her mother-in-law was there
and
helping
and
her.
she definitely still is here because with all of the successes the last 5 years, it comes with an equal share of challenges. Um,
Yeah.
I've had two back surgeries. I'm recovering from my second one right now.
Oh,
And I'm only 33. So,
oh my gosh.
yeah. And my wife, she's dealing with these kind of mysterious seizures that just kind of started up in the summer. So it's been pretty scary, especially with two young kids, and you know.
Oh yeah. No,
Um,
for
but
sure.
I've definitely felt her around me a lot. I get the chills. That weighted feeling on the back. Um, I can talk to her. I have a picture if that might help too.
Yeah, I would love that.
For the
She
visual.
she shows the curly hair. I don't know what curly. She
Oh
just
my
said
god,
curly hair.
right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dark curly, yeah, the brown curly hair.
yeah,
Oh, oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
yeah.
Is
It's
she
way
and
out
that
here.
fits, yeah, that fits so beautifully with even just the feeling and the vision she's giving me right now.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
she was always smiling. She was um, disabled since she was born. Cerebral palsy, many surgeries. She could never really work. And after my
Wow.
dad had retired, they were like, we want to live our dreams. So they packed up and they moved out to Las Vegas. And
Oh,
she had already gone through breast cancer once when she was here in Buffalo, but she was in remission for probably close to 5 years. And which there's that number five.
uh-huh, yeah.
And
I
then
love that you caught that.
yeah, and then it just came back, and no matter what they did, it just spread and everything. It in a weird way, uh, lockdown with the pandemic worked out because I was able to work from home and I was able to literally pack up my stuff and go live in Vegas for a month. That last month when she
Oh,
was
wow.
still with us. So
I love that. And that can very well validate what I just wrote down because she just keeps saying that you need to know that her passing was so seamless and that she didn't feel that she was alone. That she felt people there with her. I could feel her touching my hand and my arm and my shoulder of like, her feeling that it was okay, that she was
no,
ready.
that's actually how it was. So I was there that night. I stayed with her. I called my dad. He was on the other side. Her other hand, my grandmother was on one shoulder. My sister was on the other shoulder.
Yep.
Um. So yeah.
I love that. Well, and I love how she is validating, just everything so beautifully. And she just reminded me earlier when I kept saying, what is with October? Why is she so adamant about October? And now I know why, because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month too.
So I don't know if you can tell me.
Yeah.
I guess ever since she passed, so as the story would play out, my dad kind of shut down and my sister. So I kind of took charge. I being a writer, I wrote the obituary, I planned the service, every little detail. But I always felt like there was something at the end that she was trying to tell me, and she couldn't. And I've always wanted to know what it was that she was trying to tell me.
And this right at the end of her passing, before she could no longer speak. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, no, just in a general. I mean, for the year before she had passed, even before we knew she was sick, whenever I would visit, she would always ask me to, come sit with her or give her a call on the phone or write her a letter. But life gets busy, and you don't want to think that you're going to lose somebody.
Absolutely. Oh,
Right. So
absolutely.
you take it for granted
Well,
little bit, but
yeah, well, we do. That's the unfortunate. That's the human side of us, right? The human side of us is, kind of selfish in a sense of where we just focus on, our immediate family, our lives. We get busy and caught up, and then, it's always when, it's like the saying, we don't realize what we have till it's gone, right? And then we go back and we carry all these regrets and, and guilt or whatever you may want to call it. But I'll tell you one thing I've learned of doing this. It's been 28 years that I've been channeling, and one thing I have learned, and I know for a fact, is that our loved ones in spirit don't hold anything against us in any way, shape, or form. It's us, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I kept hearing your mom say when you asked that question just at the end, and I'm excited, we're going to pull one of these talking to heaven cards, because I feel like this message, whatever comes from this talking to heaven, is going to fit beautifully. But one thing I kept hearing her say when you were saying, what is it she wanted to tell me, that, I mean, and I'm going to get choked up trying to say this, but you were the best thing that happened to her, my friend. She keeps saying, you were the best thing to happen to me. And there was such a feeling that, her giving birth to you, her having you, caused other issues with her health. I don't know why she's saying that, but it's not true.
Well, because before me, my parents would have had another boy about a year before, but he didn't make it past the birth. With
Uh-oh. She's causing it all to freeze up. Did everyone else freeze? Oh, there you are. Are you there, John?
sorry. So, yep.
Oh,
Can you
there you
hear me?
are. Yep, I can hear you now. Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. No. So before me, there would have been another boy who was stillborn. His name was Christopher. I've named my eldest son. His middle name is Christopher, and that could be that ch that you
Oh,
you were
yes,
talking about.
absolutely.
So I guess in that way I was maybe like the rainbow baby.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I love that. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what she said. And I just heard her say that you were the missing piece to the puzzle.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means other than that you were exactly what she needed in her life, that made her feel that she had something to live for. And now she's got such a beautiful, angelic guardian angel energy. I can feel that's not just over you, obviously, but the kids as well. And I need to tell you, she's wanting me to let you know too that I just keep hearing her say, "I'm with Dad. I'm with Dad." So I don't know if this is her dad or
No, it would probably be my dad.
it
Yeah.
is your dad. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's okay. Yeah, she's very adamant. She just keeps saying, "Please tell my son I'm with Dad." So just with your dad. And she's boy, she's quite a talker, but
Yeah.
she's when I hear her, she talks really fast, and but just excited. There's so much excitement coming from her. I love it. Um, and I'm also tasting now. She's messing with. It's called Claire Gustin. It's where you taste things. But now I'm tasting. Do you know? This is weird. Do you know what horchata is? Like and it's a very milky kind of. Or what else is in it? Maybe people that are on my live. It's nutmeg. It's got like, or even like chai tea. I don't
Yeah.
know why I'm
Yeah.
tasting that. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Possibly.
That
Um.
very specific. I thought that was very weird.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I used to cook her. Well, so she taught me how to cook and how to bake. And one of the last
I love
things,
that.
yeah,
Oh, I love that.
one of the last things that I made her that she was able to eat before she had to go to a liquid diet was I made this homemade cheesecake with a ginger snap crust.
Yes,
You know?
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what, yes.
Yeah.
Even people on the right, it's like the cinnamony
Yes.
nutmeg, but
Yeah.
it's like a milky texture, which would
Yeah.
be the cheesecake. Oh my gosh, that just gave me chills. That's exactly what it is. And she loved it. She loved it. It was something that, she obviously is carried with her, in spirit. So um, I'm telling you, at least it was something that tasted good, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes they'll make me taste the nastiest shit. And I'm like, um, okay. All right, my friend. I want to pull one of these talking to heaven cards for you because
Yeah.
she's very adamant this message is needed for you. So what I need from you is one number between 1 and 44.
Let's go with 34.
34? Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to be 34, so.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. Let me count these out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love this. I have to tell you what else I just heard. Um, she she's taken me to the time of her service and everything that you did for her and helped with for to honor her and to keep her memory alive. And she's um, the best way I can describe this is that something was planted in her honor, or we kept the flowers, or there's something
Yeah.
about that.
So, two things. A couple of I ended up taking home most of the floral arrangements because nobody else had space or they were coming from out of town.
Yeah.
So a couple of the roses I hung to dry, and they're above my clock in the living room. Fortunately, as time goes on, they do start to deteriorate, and if wind comes in the window or whatnot. But then I was given sunflower seeds from one of the arrangements that somebody had, and I had planted them once. And now I should do some photography on the side, and the seed. So I planted those, and then I planted some I got from the store. The one I got from there was the first to sprout. It was the last to bloom, and it was the tallest. And I'm talking, I planted this in a little 6-inch pot. Okay, this thing was like 6 feet tall,
Oh, wow.
and I was living in an apartment, a complex at the time, so I was on a balcony, and it lived for like 8 weeks. And this one day, I look out there, and there's a little ladybug right on the tip of the petal, and that ended up being one of my best photographs ever. It's hanging up in my house here, and
Oh my
I've
gosh.
entered it into competitions because it was just one of the it's such a simple composition, but and even without knowing what the story is, it's just such a good picture. You know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love that. I
yeah.
love that. And I love how your mom, in a sense, chose me to read for you and to channel her for you, because my husband's also a experienced photographer professional, and he does landscape and wildlife, and
That's what I
he
do. Yeah.
actually, yeah, yeah. Isn't
Wow.
this crazy? Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. I mean, I haven't been able to in a while. It used to get me down just with the back injury, because you have to be able to like go for long walks, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah. Yeah.
um but I think when you were talking about achievements and such, I think she was most happy about I've gotten back to writing, which I haven't done since college, but
Okay.
now I write for a website, and it's turning into a pretty big thing, so yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
Absolutely. And um, what I love about what I'm hearing, and well, she's making me feel this way, and but I personally feel this way too for you, John, is the fact that a lot of people, when they lose someone, especially a mom that you were very close with, and she passed so young, and to pass from breast cancer. I mean, it doesn't matter what they pass from, but just to lose a mom at such a young age, and then you've taken the 5 years that she mentioned earlier today, when I kept, even on my podcast, I'm like, someone keeps saying something about 5 years or five. And how proud she is that you've taken the last 5 years or since then, and done things in a positive sense, and made things better for yourself, and how much of an example that you are. She keeps saying, I keep trying to listen to her, is such an example that you are to the kids. And I'm going to tell you, she's so proud to be your mom. There's such a feeling of just gratitude and everything you did. And without a doubt, my friend, that little ladybug was your mom. I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah.
her seed, you know.
And the
I,
day I saw it, I knew it, and the fact that it's sat there long enough for me to go and dig out my camera, and the
yeah.
whole thing, it was just bizarre,
Oh my
It was,
gosh.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
if you feel comfortable, I know everybody would love if you want to share that. I always love to share the stories and the lives, if you
Yeah.
feel open to it. But um, I think that's beautiful that you were able to do that. And her mentioning that, she just kept showing me that you planted some, and she loved what you planted, and then she appeared. It's so beautiful. Okay, all right, my friend. Well, I am going to read to you the Talking to Heaven message that she has for you, and I love this one for you. So I'm going to look in the book and grab. So the message the message in the book goes more into detail. Um, so let me find the page that this is on. And this is, I mean, so fitting, so very fitting. Let me ask you first, because I always love when I turn to the page number of the book and it'll like pop out at me. It's their way of kind of connecting the numbers to them or to you. Um, and well, that's so interesting. Do you in any way connect to either you and or mom? Do you connect to the number 13? So 1 3.
13.
So the 13th of a month, or the age of 13.
I
Um,
think. Well, I mean, 2013 is when I graduated college.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
hang
yeah,
on. That very well, I think, is it,
yeah,
because you
mhm,
literally just got done saying I haven't written since I was in college, and then she's
yeah,
like, show me
yeah,
the number 13. Beautiful. I
yeah.
love it. Okay. All right, my friends. So the message from Mama in this Talking to Heaven says, we are so connected. And boy, is that so true for you. Um, so I'll read in the book here the message from Mom. It says, we are so connected. I've been able to review my life here in heaven, and I've seen how perfectly everything we do is woven together. There are no accidents or wrong turns. Everything makes sense now. I wanted to give you the exciting news that in my life review, I saw that you and I have a strong soul connection through many lifetimes. We've been each other's teachers, sometimes in unpleasant ways, several times. In this lifetime, we were magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves personally and for others. And now that I'm here, our connection remains strong. Just like when I was living in my body, our thoughts are in sync with one another. We often think of each other simultaneously. So think of me and know that I'm doing the same, always with love. I love that for you from her. Oh, and that just goes to show you all the beautiful validations and connections and signs that you get from your mom. And then for her to hop on and say, there's my boy, I'm like,
Yeah.
I was so excited when someone said that you had asked about a mom. And so, um, but she had me write one more thing down, and I'm not sure what this is, but so I do psychography or automated writing, and it looks like a bunch of scribbles,
Mhm.
um, but she had me write, it's hard to see, but she had me write the word missing,
Hmm.
and I circled missing, but I've been sitting here wondering why I kept hearing the word missing. Um, and my mind immediately went to something that we've been looking for that mom had that we can't find, um, or if it's maybe more even metaphorically, that obviously she's missing you, you're missing her.
Yeah.
Um, so just keep that in mind, because honestly, I heard it, but I didn't get much with it. So, but I have to get everything out. I just thought that was interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. Um, but, oh, hang on. I just got one more thing. Um, okay. Your child, you mentioned earlier that it doesn't live with you. I think you had
Yeah.
said 8. That
Yeah.
is this a boy? Is that what is this
Hmm.
your son?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it's him. She's showing. Um, it's been a little bit since you've seen him or been able to spend time with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of my surgery, and he lives about 2 hours away. So usually I would drive back and forth, for the weekend. But
Yeah,
that's not being able to drive long and such. And
yeah.
now that he's in school.
Right. Oh,
Mm,
yeah, I know exactly what
yeah.
that's like. And yeah, she's just wanting you to know that she's, very protective over your son, that she's keeping an eye on him, but she said
Mhm.
he's missing you.
Yeah.
She just keeps
I
showing
know.
me he's
Yeah.
missing you. She keeps saying, and I feel like this is her personality. She'd be like,
Mhm.
all right, John, get on it,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that's what this was. Immediately, I could see, the separation with the kids, and she showed me the one. And so,
Yeah.
so definitely, when you're feeling better, obviously,
Mhm.
you know, um, she knows that you'll be seeing him soon, and she's showing me that too very soon here. So, but
Yeah.
take care of you, obviously, too. That's
Mhm.
back surgery at 33. You're too dang young for that crap. I mean,
Yeah. No, the first one, it was a fusion, and the the pins didn't quite hold, and when they had gotten loose, I cannot tell you how much pain that was. Whew. That was pretty brutal. So they had to go in and just redo everything a second time. I could tell you, with how I feel, I think this time is going to be successful.
Yeah.
It's just it's been quite a interesting few years, and I guess the person I feel the most bad about, or feel the bad for, is my wife, because this injury happened only a month after I met her. So
Oh, oh, wow.
so this is all that she's known, you know,
Oh,
is me with a bad back and surgeries and stuff. So but hey,
wow.
it gets better from here, right?
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I do. I'm a firm believer that our minds are so powerful.
Mhm,
We will manifest, good health will manifest not such good health,
yeah,
and we're in today's the solar eclipse, we're in this new moon. It's the time to manifest what we want in our life and things to happen. And that's where I tell people, just believe in manifestations, believe that you can have this, really the power, if you want, to be able to make shit happen in your life. And I
mhm,
have I have no doubt, my friend. For one, you've got a beautiful guardian angel that's, helping push you. Um, I feel like you may see one more surgery. So I do feel like I see that coming, more around April. I don't know why April is so significant, but that puts us out, springish. But it's not so serious, like what you've been having. It's almost the feeling of, we just got to go in and tweak something a little bit and then you're good.
mhm,
um, so just be mindful of that,
yeah,
for sure, for
yeah,
that, for coming. But definitely get back to your writing. I think that that's one thing your mom loved when you were talking about that. Her energy just got really
mhm.
high and vibrant, and it's almost like she flows through the energy of your
Yeah.
writing.
I'm getting chills too. So no, because
Yeah.
so as it works out, I'll just real quick. Since I was 8 years old, I've been a Star Trek fan, and
Ah,
he introduced me to it. And all through like summer break, and whenever I was homesick from school, all we would do is just like lay on the couch and watch reruns, right?
yeah.
Well, fast forward to today. I'm a content writer for Trek Central, which is a leading news website. So now I get to like review things before they're even out, right? And actually, in a couple weeks, I'm going to meet William Shatner, which I'm like on cloud nine, you know. So, so yeah,
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Yeah, he's coming to a convention here in Buffalo. So
Yeah.
so yeah, it just, and it kind of really got me through this second surgery, because the first one I would get really depressed because I used to use photography as my outlet, and I just
Yep.
wasn't able to, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Oh my
it's
gosh.
been really interesting. Yeah.
Oh, that's so incredible. And I just really quick, I'll tell you, with my journey that I've been on, something I said to my husband the other day, and I was really sad and kind of in a depressed state. I kept saying, I wish my mom was here to see what I'm doing. I said, because, I used to be a project manager. I got my college degree. I thought, this is what I want to do with my life. And then I finally decided, well, right as the pandemic hit, about 4 years ago in
Mhm,
2020, I decided that I needed to follow my purpose, and
mhm,
as sharing messages from loved ones in spirit, or with my intuition, and the different clairs that are all activated, all that goodness. And I was so sad. I kept telling him, I'm like, I hate that she's not here. I hate that.
mhm,
And he goes, he says, well, think about this, honey. He said, she's the reason you are where you are.
right.
And I just went, oh my God, you're right. So, I
Mhm,
mean, so many things have just happened in 4 years, just like with you. Oh my
mhm,
gosh, it's all making sense. Your mom,
yeah.
your mom and my mom are probably hanging out on the other side going, look at our kids.
Well, and actually, there's another number five. I've so career wise, I've transitioned positions 5 times.
Oh, wow.
So I'm an insurance adjuster. I went from entry level working at Geico to Travelers to my current company now, which I've switched positions 3 times, and now I'm a desk adjuster for like city governments and stuff like that.
Wow.
So yeah, no, it's just crazy how much it works out, and
Yeah.
no matter the daily struggles and those days, you're like, what the heck is happening, right? I always um I always have her to fall back on, right? So I talk to her quite often.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Yes.
that. Well, and this validates that she hears you, and she hears you, and she sees all your accomplishments and how proud. And I'm going to tell you, without a doubt, you hold on tight, my friend, because things are really about to take off. I mean, it's gonna be a beautiful snowball effect, of things happening. And I think that's why she pushed you to hop on tonight, and why she was so adamant that you knew that she knows everything that you're doing. And I think that's
And
beautiful.
and that does help. That kind of gives me that little extra push I need, because when you're a father, and my wife, she's disabled, so she can't work, so the fate of the family is on my shoulders. So you're always wondering, am I doing the right thing, right? Am I
Yeah.
on the
Oh yeah.
right path? Am I gonna mess this up? So
Yeah. Yeah.
that validates that I'm doing something right. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
No, I love that. And, I don't care who you are. We all need to feel validated that
Oh
we
yeah.
are exactly
Yeah,
where we're supposed to be, and
absolutely.
I think it's such a beautiful message from your mom, and such a amazing, just out of nowhere, she popped in message. I think
Yeah.
that was so awesome.
And
I
just the
was
fact
not
that
ready
I
for it,
was, and just the fact, like, the way it happened, because so with my surgery, I had set up a small bed downstairs. My wife, she's asleep upstairs, and I've been trying to get up there, but tonight I told her, hey, I'm kind of sore. I don't want to keep you awake. I'm gonna stay downstairs for tonight. If I hadn't, I would have been asleep an hour
yeah.
ago. So just sitting down, scrolling through Facebook, randomly, like, just find this, and I'm like, hey, why not? So
Oh, I love it.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah,
Yeah, no
yeah.
coincidence, my friend. Not not
That is
even
awesome.
one.
Oh,
Oh
thank you
my
so
gosh.
much. Thank you,
You're
thank you.
so welcome. You're welcome. And I'm so glad. And thank you for hopping on, and thank
Of
you for
course.
trusting me to channel your mama. And I hope this gave you some comfort and some peace
Yes,
and some
it did.
motivation.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're
Thank you.
welcome, hon. You
Have a good night.
betcha.
Bye bye.
Thanks, hon. You too. Have a good night. All right. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I knew this was going to happen tonight. These messages just kind of coming out of nowhere. Um, I was reading your comments, and yes, if you guys got any kind of request from me that looks like me, um, it is not me, you guys. You know it's not me. These are those damn trolls that think that they create fake accounts. And I am working on. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to get the what's it called, meta verified. So if you see the little blue check mark by my name, then you know it's me. If it's not, then it's not me. It's one of these trolls. So I always say, just report them, block them, and just be done. I mean, I don't know what else to do. That's why I always tell people, get on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you watch on YouTube, you don't get the trolls that message you. They go on and they see all of you commenting, and then they just like spam you all with crap. So, um, anyhow, yes, that was incredible. That was beautiful. Um, I'll tell you, I could not help but feel his mom and my mom together, and so many synchronicities of our journeys, even though they're so obviously different. Um, but yet the same, right? It was pretty cool. So cool. So um, I kind of I'm trying to decide where I'm heading next. So I told you guys tonight was going to be kind of a interesting night of energy, but it's just knocking everything off my shelves here. It's all good. I am going to grab one more thing. We haven't done this in a while. And actually, just kidding, I think they're over here yet. Just because I think we're all in this state of feeling so kind of lost a little bit, the unknown. We need some inspiration for what's to come. Our world is kind of in a crazy state right now, and depression and anxiety and mental health, mental illnesses are, so profound right now. And I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many clients I sit with, I mean, on an average, probably in a month, I probably channel 10, maybe 15 souls that took their life due to, the depression, the anxiety, the unknown, the mental illness that, has kind of taken over. And so I struggle myself. I struggle myself with depression, with even ADD, anxiety of trying to get so much done. And today has definitely been one of those days. But what I love is being able to hop on, and you guys, everybody on my lives, everybody that hops on is so genuine, so caring, so understanding. You all are here for the ride, whether I'm, totally, um, all over the place, or if we're just kind of being goofy, or if it's really serious, everybody's here for it. I love it. It's very humbling, and it keeps me going. So thank you guys. Thank you. I'm getting all mushy, I know, but I want to pull an affirmation card, and this is going to be for everybody. So I think in honor of it being October, and it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'm going to pull the number 10. This message, I want you all to absorb it, take it in, be mindful of whatever this message is, and, live it, eat it, breathe it, sleep it, whatever you got to do. And then let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys, I have got dry mouth so bad today. It's driving me nuts. Utah has dry weather, period. It's awful. My lips are dry. Okay. Oh, this is so good for you guys. Okay, for all of us. Okay, ready? I'll take a picture and post this on my social media, but it says, I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground, and I never give up. I freaking love this. I need to hear this. I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground, and I never give up. So that is your affirmation for the week. And you are to eat it, sleep it, breathe it, do whatever you got to do with it until you are consumed by it and you believe every word, and make it happen kind of feeling, right? I know, Leanne, I love it too, right? I love it. All right, you guys, I know that was kind of a weird night, and I know we just really did kind of one long reading, but it was beautiful and really needed to happen, just like last week. So I love that. Oh, I love that you guys needed to hear that. See, I'm telling you, listen to spirit, listen to the little voices, listen to your intuition, because something said we need this message for all of us to keep moving forward, right? But I'm going to call it a night. I don't know. I am just drained, and I don't know how much more I have it in me, and I have got to listen to myself, because I have a lot of stuff happening throughout the month, and I've got to make sure my energy is up and knock on wood, I cannot get sick. But watch for those events on my Facebook page, or I'm sorry, on my on my website, mini-medium.com, and get tickets for redemption on the 19th. And Callie's is on the 25th. Come in costume, come and have a few drinks and eat. And we will just channel loved ones in spirit and any kind of personal messages. And then anybody that's on the East Coast, I will be in New Jersey November 2nd, November 3rd for the New Jersey Para-Unity Expo. I'm super excited. I'm so honored to be a part of that. I cannot wait. And then, like I said, after that, I'll be in Indianapolis. So just watch. I'm going to try to go live and share all of this, you know, this journey with you all. But so many more things coming. There's so many more things I can't wait to share, but I can't share yet. So I can't wait, and I hope I can see you guys, you know, as I come out at these events. And I love walking out and seeing familiar faces and then meeting people I've never met face to face. And then they'll say, "Hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm on your lives." And I'm like, "Oh yes, I know your name. I just don't know your face." So Lisa, I think you're having a boy, my friend. I think it's a boy. I think it's a boy. Lisa said, "Girl." I don't know. I keep seeing blue. I keep seeing blue. So anytime it pops up blue, but she's not due till March, right? Let's see. It's going through to read your stuff there. Okay. Yeah, well, keep us up to date. Let us know when you find out the gender, if you feel comfortable, for sure. Let me know, my friend. Yeah, and I'm going to share with you all. There's that 5. What's the 5? What am I missing with the 5? Oh, 5 months away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Micah, you're so funny. I read your comment, hun. It's true, though. It's so damn dry here. Everything's dry and cracking and painful, right? All right, my friends. So make sure if you have any questions, reach out or go on the website to schedule a private reading. October is pretty much full, so we're looking into November for readings, and even November is going to fill up fast. So reach out and let me know. Okay. All right. I will see you guys next week. Much love and light, and take care of you all for sure. Okay. We'll see you later, guys. Okay, bye.